I'm part of the student movement. Why? Because I've seen the hypocrisy of our governments calling for greater accessibility to education while raising tuition fees year after year. If we have to drop out of our studies because we can't afford them, even with a part-time job, we're told that we aren't trying hard enough. I'm part of the student movement because our universities and colleges are embarrassingly underfunded. Our libraries are out of date, sessional instructors aren't fairly paid, and childcare facilities have no spaces. I fight because some people still actually believe that women who are raped in their residence rooms are asking for it. And the authorities say we're inciting hysteria when we educate students about date rape drugs. Because queer students are still being killed, beaten, and taunted on our campuses and in our communities. Because racism can be seen in our classrooms every single day. I am part of the student movement because the list of how our education system is failing us goes on and on and on. Aboriginal students' treaty rights aren't respected, facilities remain inaccessible, and the campus food bank can exist while people remain unconcerned that we actually need a campus food bank. When graduate students make it clear that high fees and low wages are hurting their studies, they're told that they're making an investment in their futures, as if the work they're doing will only benefit them personally. We're told constantly that this is a new economy. When we demand a federal policy on post-secondary education, we're dismissed because we just don't understand federal-provincial relations. These are only a small handful of issues that we face every day. Obstacles getting in the way of educating people who want the skills that ultimately contribute to our communities. But these obstacles don't need to exist. We shouldn't be discouraged from learning. It should be a priority to encourage all people, socially, financially, and ideologically, to get an education. This is why I am part of the student movement. Because nothing is set in stone. When we stand united, we can tear down the barriers, stop the exploitation, and end the inequality. When we stand united, we can fix a system that's been broken for far too long. We can make it so that anyone and everyone who wants an education has access to one. If we are united.